everyone. It's the Eclectic Muse, and I just have to say how much I have missed you. And also to give you fair warning that I am recording this outside, so if you hear my Rottweiler, birds, airplanes, or other dogs barking, neighborhood noises, you'll know why. But during this COVID-19 time in our world, masks are the thing. And so I have wanted to share a pattern that I found on YouTube. This is not my pattern. It is from the Brick Ballroom. And I have to say, of all the videos of hundreds that I've watched, this is the easiest, quickest, and most efficient. So I wanted to share it with you. So grab a piece of cotton fabric, 10 by 14. Here you can see the short edge that I have double rolled and pressed. Again, this is the 10-inch side. You don't have to press, but I do. This is going to create a nice finished edge for the opening of your mask, which is going to be really cool because you can insert your own filter material, such as a paper towel, additional fabric, etc. Straight stitch along each of the 10-inch short sides. Simple. Press again if you wish to make it nice and flat and to give you a relatively nice finished look. This was set on approximately 2.5 inches, and again it was a straight stitch. Here you can actually see I've done both sides, and I have folded the fabric in half and pressed it again and again. Well, use that word twice. You're going to see why I do that. I love to press to create nice, sharp lines that I can work with. Now, you take each of your short 10-inch sides and bring them into that crease that you just made. We're going to press each edge. Again, I'm an ironaholic and love the look that it provides me with my fabric, and it helps it to stay in place. Now, in the meantime, you can grab some elastic. Here you can see the black is standard 1/4 inch elastic. It's about 7 inches long, 7 1/4. Also to the left is actually fibers from a stretch belt when I ran out of fabric. Thank you to Katie Heron for the belt and letting me tear it apart. Fabric is more priceless than diamonds. I'm sorry, elastic is more priceless than diamonds right now. It's really hard to find. I also want to give a shout out to Shelly for donating the black elastic. Here you can see I'm actually using a quilt clip to put one end of the elastic in. And then I drape it to the other corner in the fold and also use a binder clip to keep it in place. You're then going to take the folded pieces and you're going to take it to your sewing machine. And as you'll see next, you're going to do a straight stitch down each side. Again, you're going to put your elastic in on each side and then straight stitch straight down. I had a 1/4 inch seam allowance here, as you can see. And again, pressed just to keep my edges nice and trim and neat looking. Next, what we're going to do then is turn it inside out. And as you can see in the upper left-hand corners and bottom right-hand corners, you can barely see that, I apologize. The elastic is now sticking out, and I now have a nice opening for any other additional materials I wish to put in my mask. Press again, but be careful that you don't use your iron or put the iron too close to the elastic because it will melt. I made my accordion folds and used my quilt clips to just kind of keep it in place. It helps to keep the folds nice and neat and tidy. I also made sure to double stitch, but I went all the way around the entire mask to keep everything in place and to give it, again, a nice finished look. You can see my accordion folds, which I use my iron to press. As you can tell, I'm an ironaholic, but I also think the iron brings about a nice ability to sanitize the fabric as well. Here is the back side, and you can see the opening. That is really easy to insert your additional materials, but when you are sewing around the mask, make sure you don't bring your folds too close to the openings because you want to be able to open it. And there's the finished mask. So I hope you enjoyed this quickie video. Again, a shout out to the Brick Ballroom for her amazing pattern and idea that I just couldn't help but share with the world. And this is the Eclectic Muse signing out and wishing everyone to stay happy and healthy. And don't forget to wear your masks.